What's up guys, Exodia is here again and I'm coming at you today with another deck profile. Today I'm showing off my Crystal Beast deck profile. I had a lot of fun making the deck and here it is. So here I was against a Cyber Dragon player and we were using the TCG ruling. We weren't doing the OCG ruling, but I am really surprised on how the deck actually turned out. It has a crazy potential right now. I'm in love with the deck right now. It's just amazing. You guys should definitely try out this build. It's amazing. I love it so much. And just because I love it, I made this cover, as you guys can see, like a back card cover for my Crystal Beast deck. Sadly, I don't really use Rainbow Dragon. I used to use Rainbow Dragon in the old build, but it's a pretty difficult card to get out. There is one easy combo to get it out, but it's not really worth it because he can't really protect himself really well, sadly, but he's a really cool looking card anyway. So here he goes for Cyber Twin and I go for Summoner Monk, and Heart of the Cards guided me really well. You won't believe what happened actually. You're gonna see it in a second. So obviously I will go for 101 and take his monster. In this deck, the card that you're gonna rely on most of the time is this card, Ancient City Rainbow Ruins. This is like the best card you would ever want in this deck. It's crazy, it's a crazy card. It helped me so many times. So here's the crazy play that I do. Heart of the Cards. So I attack. He calls the Hunters and brings out Cyber Dragon. I chain Maxi, and when I draw a card, I drew Mystical Space Typhoon. I chain it to his Call of the Haunted, it will be sent to the graveyard, and then I won. I was like, yeah, thank you, Heart of the Cards. It was such an awesome moment. So here I was against a Galaxy deck. This was like one of my very first tries to actually use the deck. I was kind of still a beginner using it, so I did some misplays, but here it is. It's crazy, but you guys just watch for yourself. Of course he will go for Galaxy Wizard. Technically Galaxy Wizard is like the best card you would ever want if you had Galaxy Expedition in your hand. He goes for Tachyon. This is one of the misplays he made. He should have actually activated Tachyon's effect to negate my Sapphire Pegasus. One thing you don't really want Crystal Beast to do is put themselves on the spell and trap card zone, because that's how they're gonna gain advantage. Rainbow Ruins, when you have two Crystal Beasts in your spell and trap card zones, if somebody attacked you, you can like half the damage, which is really nice. It helped me so many times. So I go, of course, for 101. That Galaxy player almost was able to defeat me if he actually knew what to do, but he didn't. So when you have 4 Crystal Beasts, you can draw one extra card, and if I activated another Rainbow Ruins, I can draw another card as well. See? One free card. Especially, the deck is crazy, especially when you combine this power with Crystal Abundance. It's crazy. I know I repeat the word crazy so many times, but it's true. So he triple overlays for Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Negates everything on the field. He should have actually activated Neo Galaxy Eyes' effect. He was able to attack again and gain 500 attack, but sadly he didn't. And here is technically where I actually win the game, kind of. I didn't want to activate Crystal Abundance, I just wanted to activate it for fun. Since I just said like, why not? It's gonna be fun. I'll go for... at this point, I went for Roach. The reason I went for it because he's like the best card against decks that special summon level 5 or higher monsters. He's just awesome. And he drew Curry Bandit, but apparently he lost hope because of Roach. So here I was against some sort of a light deck, but not just any light deck. It was some sort of a Seraph, right? Is that how you say it? It was like a Star Seraph deck, and I have to admit, these guys can bring out rank 4 Xyz monsters that require 3 level 4 monsters, summon them really easily. Like you can get 3 level 4 monsters in the field way easily using these cards. They're awesome. And of course, this card, Horn of the Phantom Beast, works amazing in Crystal Beast because technically all of the monsters you have are beast monsters, and each time you destroy a monster, you can draw a card. Why not? I was really surprised when I saw him using rank up magic quick chaos. I gotta technically make his deck. Look at that. And the cool thing about quick chaos is it's a quick play rank up, so you can activate it even during the battle phase. So he goes for a rank up. He brings out number C102 and destroys my sarcophagus. The reason I didn't activate Mammoth's effect, I accidentally misclicked and I sent it to the graveyard. And I'm really glad I had the right target. Solemn Warning. And that's Sapphire. And of course we will go for 101 to get his monster. It's great. I just had so much fun actually using Crystal Beast. You guys should definitely try this build. If you haven't played Crystal Beast before, where have you been? Play it right now. It's amazing. Every time my opponent activates Inferno Reckless Summon, I never get the chance to use the effect. Why? Why? So it goes for 104 Masquerade. I should like update my Masquerade deck, it's horrible. I love this guy. Number 104 Masquerade looks so fancy. He's just so fancy looking. He looks like he's about to go to a prom or something. Yeah, I mean that comes from his name, Masquerade. So he ranked up and I didn't even expect that. Sadly. He drew that Dark Hole, top deck in Dark Hole. Wasn't really a top deck, but okay. Crystal Abundance, one of the craziest cards you ever want to use. Of course, every time you have Terraforming in your hand, you must use it because you don't want to draw into another Ancient Ruins. You just have to like add them to your hand so you can draw different cards later. That would be a lot better. Of course, you'll add like these Star Seraph monsters. They just add, you just add like 3 of them, and then special summon level rank 4 Xyz monsters. Look at that. I draw 1 card in here, and then draw another one. Why not? And I drew Soul Charge. I was like, yes! That's awesome. Look at that. So of course he will negate my monster effect, but that's exactly what I wanted him to do. The reason for that is, now I can go for Diamond Direwolf and destroy his monster. I think I've already used 101. I don't have another 101. So I special summon because I had 5 or more Crystal Beast Mass with a trap card zone. I was able to special summon my Ruby Carbuncle and then technically stay alive. Yeah, Ruby Carbuncle is an amazing card also. Very, very versatile. Some people don't think so, but her effect is crazy. Look at that. 4 Crystal Beasts and a spell and trap card zone. And I drew Sapphire Pegasus. I'm like, you're kidding me. Look at that. And now I special summon another Ruby to go for even more XT plays. 1, 2, 3. The reason I went for another Ruby is because I wanted to go for a rank 3 monster. Lightning Chidori, why not? Call the Haunted. There goes, and then special summon this one. Also draws 1 card, special summon another. How does that even work? I must make that deck. I gotta make it. The reason I like try to destroy all of his monsters, like I didn't want him to go for anything else. No, I'm like, no, you're not going for anything else. That's why I attack with Zen mains. Here we go. Obviously, he will special summon. And then he drew 1 card, but he actually ended his turn, and his card was Wiretap. Here I was against like Ice Hand and a Fire Hand deck, or maybe it was an Ice Hand and Fire Hand like combined with a Hero Engine, possibly. Here of course, why not MST everything. You know what guys, Ice Hand and Fire Hand could be really, really annoying sometimes. I mean, you destroy one, they destroy one of your spell and trap, and then they destroy one of your monsters. Sometimes really annoying, but not really annoying when you use them. Okay. Of course, I didn't want to go for a huge something at the first turn. This will actually, like, most of the time we spend time like ending each other's turns. Like, I end my turn, it's your turn. We spend time like ending turns than doing anything. Of course, try to go for Zen mains, but he used Horn. But here's how this card is really helpful. Crystal Blessing allows you to bring out more crystal beasts in your graveyard, then activate rare value to draw more cards. And when I drew Crystal Abundance, I was like, yes, it's like that's what I'm gonna do now. I have to like get more crystal beasts in my spell and trap card zone to activate it, because I didn't really want to clash into the ice hand and the fire hand. I didn't want to lose my crystal beasts, so my only hope of actually winning the duel was this card, and I'm really glad I managed to pull it off. Obviously, he will attack my monster just to destroy and bring out fire hand. But I didn't give up. You must always believe in the heart of the cards, guys. Always. That effect Veiler. I don't think that effect Veiler could have really helped me against his deck. I had nothing. The reason I was setting my monster's defense mode because I wanted to get at least 4 crystal beasts in my spell and trap card zone, so I'll be able to activate effect. I could have activated Soul Charge to go for my Sapphire Pegasus in my graveyard and then use this effect to bring out this one, but I was afraid of the face downs, and I was right. If I went for Sapphire Pegasus, he would have used Fiendish Chain, so my spider sense was kind of right. I don't know. I was like, no, he has more defense. Also, the reason, let me see. Yeah, I forgot. I added Malefic Cyber and Dragon, but I totally forgot to add the Fusion Monster to my extra deck. I was like, oh no. That's why I didn't summon him. I would have summoned him if I was able to. Possibly that would have made the duel a lot faster. I was like saving Soul Charge, but I was like, no, let's just go for Sapphire Pegasus and hope it works. And he didn't let it, and I activated Crystal Bones. Look, clearing the field. Awesome. And obviously he gave up. Here I was against a ghostrick deck, but I don't think he was really a good ghostrick player. If there's like any pro ghostrick players out there who are watching this video, can you please tell me if he was a good ghostrick player, because I feel he was terrible, but I'm just gonna showcase it anyway, just to know if he was good or not. I don't understand why didn't he set a monster. Maybe you don't really need to. I don't really play ghostricks. If you do, and if you know, tell me. Yeah, I have technically no idea what he was doing anyway. One awesome effect that Ancient CD Rainbow Ruins has is that when you control at least one Crystal Beast monster in your spell and trap card zone, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects, and a lot of people don't know that. They just activate MST when I have like a Crystal Beast monster in my spell and trap card zone, and they're like really surprised why didn't it just like destroy. I'm like, you're cheating. I'm not cheating, read the card. I always had that argument with so many people. I mean, how could you even cheat like that? I mean, can you even hack Devpro, like to give you any card you want? Wouldn't that be kind of cheating? Yes, it would. Like, no Armageddon Knight for you. I didn't understand why did he flip Ghostrick Spectre. I mean, was it gonna do anything special? But I didn't attack it because I thought that that's exactly what he wanted me to do. You go for Lantern, but I still don't think Lantern is a good monster to go to. I mean, his effect good when you activate it from your hand, not your field, I guess. And he gave up at this point. Here I was against a Blue Eyes deck, and I guess those extra cards that he had in his deck were Soul Charge maybe? I mean, Soul Charge is a really awesome card, to be honest. Special summon any number of monsters you want, and I had it also in my hand, so that was awesome. And one thing I found really interesting that he was actually using ritual monsters, and I'm like, why would you ever run a ritual monster in a Blue Eyes deck? It didn't really make sense to me at first, but then I realized he's not really actually playing a Blue Eyes deck. He is playing a, what do you call it? Yeah, a Sophia, the creator deck. If you know about this card has a crazy effect. When she is special summoned, her special summon cannot be negated. When she is special summoned, all the cards in both players' hands and on the field and in the graveyard are banished, and you can't really activate the cards and respond to the card activation. I'm like, no way, that's an awesome effect. And look at her attack point. She has like 3,600 attack points. So technically, if you manage to summon her, you got game most of the times, because summoning her is like one of the hardest things ever. To summon her, you need to banish one face-up ritual, fusion, synchro, and Xyz monster on your side of the field. Actually, it's either side of the field. So if your opponent had an Xyz monster or a fusion monster, you can use theirs to summon Sophia. I found it really interesting. What an awesome card. Of course, he will go for Azure Eyes because he needs to have a synchro monster, and having Soul Charge in the deck makes it a lot better. And the cool thing is, maybe I might actually create a Sophia deck. That would be quite fun, banishing everything on the field, graveyard, and hand. It's just amazing. So of course he will attack. Why not? The reason I took half damage, told you again, the Ancient Seer Rainbow Ruins. Excuse me. I'll draw one card, recard, and I got Crystal Abundance. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! Yes! Of course, I went. I was really happy that he activated Call of the Haunted. Now I was able to special summon 5 monsters. That was a lot better than 4. Look at that. 5. And obviously, I will attack. I didn't overlay because overlaying wouldn't really be that awesome right now. And attacking and winning the game. So here my opponent was playing a heroic deck. I found that really interesting. I mean, heroic deck, and he was running a 50 card deck. I didn't really want to show you this replay at first, but I changed my mind because his deck was like a really rare deck, a deck that you don't really normally see. And I'm showing most of these duel replays just to like show off the combos you can make with the deck. And here, this is one of the newest heroic cards. It's called Heroic Challenger Assault Halberd. And heroics have some of the craziest Xyz monsters. There's this new heroic Xyz monster, and his effect is way too broken. I'm like, this is amazing. Like, I want to create a deck only sole purpose to summon that guy. he's just amazing. Obviously, I really hoped when he put 4 monsters face down, I really hoped I had 4 other Crystal Beasts and Crystal Abundance to clear his field and kinda try to win the game. Of course, I took half the damage because of Rainbow Ruins. And if you don't know this card in his hand, this is Wow, my grammars, I can't even read. Wow, I better stop talking. And of course, I summoned Gen X Ally Birdman to go for Black Rose Dragon, and I was so lucky that he technically didn't have anything to stop me. He thought Bottomless will stop me, but no, the effect still goes on. Wow, look at that. Cleared the field. Yeah, the only tuner we run in this deck, okay, calm down, you can do it. The only tuner we run in this deck is Gen X Ally Birdman. Yes, I did it. Wow, talking sometimes is really difficult for me. You know, you won't believe it, guys, like performing behind the camera or like recording your voice is harder than you think. You make a lot of mistakes. It's really hard sometimes. Of course, I'll destroy the monster. I wanted to go for Black Ship for no obvious reason. Why not? That Venus chain. I'm so glad I had MST. Of course, why not this deck? I didn't want to go for Soul Charge because obviously Soul Charge will stop you from attacking, so no point. Look, this is one of the other ones. He activates MST on my Rainbow Ruins. I'm like, you kidding me? Got my Topaz Tiger. Topaz Tiger is one of, like, his name is one of my favorite names. I don't know why I like it, but it just sounds catchy. Topaz Tiger. Pretty cool. And he technically had nothing, so he gave it. Alright guys, so this is my Crystal Beast deck profile. I'll go over it really quickly. If you use Devpro, you can find a download link in the description below. And if you use Dueling Network, just change the quality of this video to HD so you can see the cards. If there's any card that you can't really see or you don't have a fast internet, just tell me. Or maybe I'll just give you the whole deck list if you request it. This is actually my proudest build ever. I'm so proud of this build. This is my favorite build so far. The reason we have 104 Masquerade in the deck and also number 91 is because you actually will get the chance to summon these monsters. You summon more than 3 level 4 monsters a lot because of Soul Charge and also Crystal Abundance. You probably go for these cards. I went for this guy 3 times and he helped me a lot. He has an awesome effect. You can also put Shark Drake, 3 level 4 monsters, and these cards. Adding 1 more Lightning Chidori would be a lot good. These cards down here are not an actual side deck cards. These cards are only here, these are just recommendations that you might also want to add. Gemini Peril is only for Evil Swarm, but 101 technically take care of it, so he's a lot better. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any requests or suggestions for future decks, please tell me in the comments below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed. Please subscribe for more. Exhaust, I'm signing out, and I'll see you